Hey guys, this is last video for the year, semester, 10 weeks, pandemic, I don't know. Um, Tomorrow, Wednesday, is a Fast Friday schedule. I have appointments, and so my office hours probably aren't going to happen tomorrow, but I'll be available Thursday and Friday. Um, I have to have grades in by 4 o'clock on Friday. So, clarification on grades. Um, I'm taking the higher of the two grades between what they are on Friday and what they were on March the 13th. Now, many of you, your grades are better than what they were on March 13th, which is fantastic. I've gone in and I've substituted in grades where retests have been taken. I think I have everything in, um, but I'm not sure, which is why they're due it for, no, I'm sorry, it may be noon on Friday. Anyway, they are due on Friday. They'll be in. Um, as you know, there's no finals, but starting Thursday, you're going to want to go to your Google Classroom for your advisory class. You're going to have assignments to do. We're in a competition with Bentonville West. The instructions are there. Just work with your just work with your advisory teacher on that. They'll be posting the instructions and everything that you're supposed to do. Um, Biology. I am working on grading your ecology assignments. Um, Most of them are done, and I'm plugging in the quiz where it will help you. So, for example, if you're like at an 88, I'm plugging that in to try to get you to an A. Okay. If you're already at an A, I'm not going to mess with your grade. Okay. An A is an A. A 95A is the same as a 90A. So if you have an A, I'm not going to mess with it. But if there's a chance that that ecology quiz will help with your grade, I'm going to record it. It may not show up as a separate grade because I may put it in with something else, maybe something that you're missing, and I'll plug it in there. First place I'll plug it in will be an unassisted assignment because that's where the most weight's going to come from. Okay, assisted assignments are only weighted 30%. And so it's not going to help you a whole lot there, but it'll help you with an unassisted. And so that's where I'm going to be plugging those in, the ecology assignment. For physical science, your waves quiz, I'm doing the same thing. I'm finding where it'll fit. If you have an A, I'm not messing with your grade. I'm leaving it as an A. I'm only working with grades B and below to see what I can do to help you make your grade better. So that is my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. Um, I know that this has been a crazy uh, semester. Definitely not how I wanted to spend the rest of my school year. And I've mentioned this before, but if you run into me next year and I say I want a snow day, remind me the last time I asked for a snow day, we wound up being home for 10 weeks. I believe the governor's going to make an announcement tomorrow on Wednesday regarding how school's going to start back up in the fall. The playbook is out there. It's on the Department of Education's website. I've looked at it, but I really couldn't glean any information out of it. So some of you, may look to your moms and dads, and they may be able to get more information out of it. But right now, I'm kind of waiting for the shortened version, either from Mr. Lloyd or from Dr. Jones or what have you, to kind of explain what they're thinking about opening school in the fall. Right now, I'm just going to assume it's going to open as it is. South Building is being repainted. I may have mentioned this before. From what I understand, it looks really great. I have not been up there since I took everything off the walls of my classroom so they could paint. But from what I understand, the South Building is going to look fantastic when we get back. It'll be nice and clean looking, and I think it's definitely time. My classroom hasn't been painted since the building opened, so that's like 19, 20 years it hasn't been painted. So I'm kind of excited about that. If you need anything, you can email me tomorrow. My responses will be a little bit sporadic. Like I said, I've got meetings and appointments that I have to attend, and so I may not be able to get right back to you, but I will set office hours for Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday. Um, just if you want to just buzz in and say hi. I am getting kind of lonely. Some of you have checked in with me weekly, and I've just really enjoyed our conversations, and some of you I haven't seen at all, and I do miss you. Um, Last week we had a faculty meeting. There were 243 teachers there. And after we all hung up from the faculty meeting, I was kind of sad. Um, I miss my peers, and I miss being at BHS, and I miss seeing my students. Some of you have really been thriving with virtual learning and doing a great job, and some of you are like me. It's not your ideal place. So I can't wait to see you all in the fall, and I wish you a wonderful summer, and follow up on student announcements. There is all kinds of information in there about yearbooks and getting into the building and dropping off uniforms and so on. So be sure that you're reading student announcements, because that'll be very, very helpful. Anyway, so I am going to sign off, and I will hopefully see a bunch of you in office hours later this week.